Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about documenting my journey through my 40s as I try to get my poop in a group. I am going to be working on my financial, my mental, and my physical health with a primary focus on my financial health. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, I really hope that you will consider subscribing and joining me on my journey. I would love to have you come along with me. Today, I am going to be showing you a test budget that I set up in YNAB. This is me trying to figure out how to make my finances work. I have come to a couple of realizations about myself with my spending, my saving, and the goals that I want to achieve this year. And I'm hoping that this new setup will help me reach those goals. So without further ado, because I'm on my lunch and I have to get back to work, if I don't go back to work, then I won't get paid and then I can't reach any of these goals. So I'm going to shrink myself into the corner just like I did last time, and we're going to look at this budget. This budget is not real. It is not live. It is a test budget that I have set up. I'm going to shrink myself while I talk to y'all. One of the great things about YNAB is that you can create literally as many budgets as you'd like. So if you click here, this is my test budget. You can see I have my mom. I actually set my mom up a budget in here and she uses this. I will not click in because this is her actual budget that she uses every single day. And then here's my budget that we will be doing all of our actual planning in, and that I have recorded already at least one video in. I've actually recorded more than that, but I've only recorded one video that I have posted. I've actually been recording YouTube videos for like a year and a half, and I've done a couple of YNAB videos, and then I never did anything with them. I was never happy with them, and I never had the courage to actually start a channel. So I'm really excited that I have finally started it and that y'all are here with me. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop rambling. I have to go back to work. So for today, I'm going to be working in my test budget. I set this up last night, and this is my attempt to reach my savings goals that I want to reach for this year, and see what I can do. Y'all, I had a hard talk with myself the other day, and I realized that I am on this Optavia journey. It is $400 a month. And I'm not doing it. There is nothing wrong with this plan. This plan works. I absolutely believe that it does. But my mental health is not allowing me to participate in this plan right now. I've spent thousands of dollars on this plan, and I have lost 40 pounds. And ironically, as I sat down to record the video to tell y'all I was going to put it on hold for now, I got my order in because it shipped on Friday, so it just got here. Of course it did. So I'm going to finish off what I have, and I'm going to, hopefully I will lose the last 10 pounds to reach my initial goal of 50 pounds, but then I'm going to put it on hold. I'm not going to be placing any more orders. But not placing any more Optavia orders frees up $350 to $400 a month in my budget, which should hopefully allow me to reach my savings goals that I want. So I set up this test budget, and it matches what my actual budget looks like other than the goals that are in here. And this amount here should be, on an average month, the amount of money that I bring in total in a month. This is my paychecks and the money from Seth. This does not include any interest or any extra income or anything. This is just what I know if I work my job and Seth pays his car payment, this is what I should bring home. So throughout the month looks exactly the same. I've increased my I left my dining out budget exactly the same, didn't I? But I increased my grocery budget from $200 to $300. I do think that without Optavia, I am obviously going to be eating more food from the grocery store than I was previously, but I don't think it's really going to be that much more. So I think I'll be okay. Fun money is exactly the same, and gas is going to be exactly the same because my joining Optavia or leaving Optavia will not affect what I do for fun or how much gas I use. So for the sake of brevity, and because this is not a real budget with me, I'm just going to underfund the whole thing so we can make sure that this money covers everything. So here we go. That would be $530 for my throughout the month categories. Next, we have once a month. This is where I house my once a month bills. This is, like I said, I pay my mom's car insurance and I pay my car insurance. I have my Aflac, my car wash, my Adobe, my YouTube, which is my music subscription. It's not YouTube Premium, it's YouTube Music, and this is what I listen to while I work all day. Discovery Plus. This is my OneDrive, which covers my extra online storage for OneDrive, and it covers my Office 360 subscription, and then I also include my Insta Ink in here as well. Audible is my Audible subscription. I pay internet. Y'all, I just got, my internet bill went down. So I have my mom's phone through Altice Mobile, which I think is also called Optimum Mobile, and they're affiliated with Suddenlink. And I knew that I got a discount on my mom's phone bill if I had Suddenlink internet, but I did not know that I got a discount on my Suddenlink internet bill if I have the if I have the Optimum Mobile as well. So I get $15 off my mom's phone, and I get $10 off my internet bill. So that helps out immensely. I'm saving $25 a month. Well, I'm going to split this $10 with Nathan because we split all the bills in half. So I'm saving $5 a month here, but I am saving the full $15 on my mom's account. So anyway, that was happy. Just got my statement in the, not mail because, you know, it's 2022, but in my email. I got my statement yesterday. Cinemark is the movie theater that is around here. I keep the subscription. It's only $10 a month, and you get a movie ticket for free. And then you can get companion tickets for like $8 or $9 a piece. And then you get 20% off all of your concessions. And you get points for every movie you watch. And then you also get no online fees. So when you book a movie online, you don't pay any of those taxes and surcharges and fees. And it is absolutely worth it if you're a movie fan, which I am. It was paused for when all the movie theaters were closed. That was very nice of them. They didn't charge us, but we kept all of our benefits and everything. My water bill is in here. That is about $120 a month. This is the card that I have financed for a friend. My mom's phone bill, the rent. So the way Nathan and I split bills is it's his house. So he pays the mortgage, he pays the gas, and he pays the electricity. He set all that up. But we moved from another rental house in the same town to this house, and I lived in that house first, so I already had the internet and the water set up in my name. Everything else was set up in my previous roommate's name, but the internet and the water were in my name, so I kept them because that way we didn't have to come up with new deposits and everything when we moved. So I pay the internet and the water, and he pays the mortgage. He pays the phone bill because I just have a phone on his plan. It's cheaper to do a family plan, and he's got kids. So he pays the phone bill, the mortgage, the gas, and the electricity. And then we just put it all into Splitwise at the end of the month, and then we divide it up. And technically, oh, and the couch is also in Splitwise. And technically, my rent is only $400 a month because, as I've mentioned, he is an amazing friend. But with his half of the bills minus my bills that I pay, I always budget about $500. And it's normally around $500. Sometimes it's slightly less, sometimes it's slightly more. If we've gone out to dinner, or if I've ordered Chipotle and he owes me money, or if one of us picked up dog food on the way home and we owe the other person money, we all put it into Splitwise and it comes out in the wash. But I budget around $500 a month for that. The couch is that couch that he financed with the furniture for his children. I'm paying him back at $50 a month. My contacts, because I'm blind, and then interest. This is for my credit cards. I budget about $100. I think I put $105 in there for interest payments. Now, obviously, as I pay down my credit cards, this will be less and less, but for now, I want to make sure I have enough money to cover the interest on my cards so that I am not accruing interest and my balances are actually going down every month. So all of these categories, if I fund them, total, oy vey, come on, they total $1,655.83. So I'm going to go ahead and fund those. And that leaves me, oh, I don't even know how I just did that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to zoom out. I'm using a trackpad. Oh, there we go. I did it. Using a trackpad on my laptop, and I never use this. I always use like a mouse. But I'm on the sofa table, and I don't have any more room at the edge of the table. There's like the edge of the table is right. It's right here. So anyway, sorry if I randomly do things. So I should be able to cover all of my primary expenses that I need, my once a month and my throughout the month. And that's good. Now my credit card payments. This is where it's fixing to get real, y'all. So I know I mentioned in my actual other YNAB, but I set these up with targets to pay off. And I made sure that these balance match what I actually owe on these cards so that these targets would be accurate. So I want to pay this $830 that I owe to Walmart by December of 2022. That means I have to pay $75.47 a month, plus whatever interest accrues, plus whatever charges I put on this card. So like I mentioned that I took my niece out to dinner and I bought her gas. I put the gas on my Walmart card because we went to Chili's and it's in the same parking lot as Walmart. So we just went back to the Walmart gas station and I bought her gas and I filled up my tank while we were there. So I've accounted for that on my actual budget, and you'll see that when we do my actual budget. But so I put this is my absolute bare minimum plus whatever I've charged plus any interest that accrued for the month for the statement. And I put all of that as my payment. So if I do that, I will pay this card off by December. Venmo, I keep it $0. Sam's Club, I will have to pay $65.16 plus charges plus interest. Maurice's, I will have to pay $43.41, and that card will be paid off by June because it's a low balance. So if I put it to December, let's just for funsies, let's just see if I change this to December, how much I would have to pay a month. $19.69. That's actually less than my minimum balance. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it for June. And then Capital One, to pay this off by December, I have to pay $56.82. Chase Amazon. Now, I don't have this set to pay off by December because it's such a high balance. I owe a lot of money. Chase Amazon, I owe almost $2,000 on this card. So I'm just going to pay $100 a month. As I pay off the other cards, I'm going to snowball them into each other. So when I've paid off my Mission Lane, then I'll do my, I think Walmart was next. I can't remember. I have a debt confession video. If y'all missed it, you can go check it out. And I listed all the cards in the order that I was going to be paying them off. But when I finish paying off Mission Lane, then I'll snowball that minimum payment, which is $88.32. So I'll snowball that $88.32 into my next card that I'm paying off. And then when I've paid that card off, I'll snowball both of those payments into my next card. So they should all be paid off, even the two, the Chase and the PayPal, that I only set the $100 targets for. So they should all be paid off. TJ Maxx and Old Navy, I keep it $0. I actually did do some spending at TJ Maxx, but I've categorized it and that money is covered. So when the statement comes, I'll just pay it. There's no actual balance due. So if I pay all of the cards with those targets that I set up, that's $529.08 a month. Again, not including whatever I've charged plus any interest on them. Okay. The next group is surprise expenses. These are like my sinking funds. These are the things that I am saving money toward that happen once a month, or they're a goal I'm trying to reach. Oh, I can't go down. I was like, why can't I go down? Because this is the bottom. Household expenses, I am going to try to put $50 a month away. I think currently I'm doing $25. Pet expenses, I'm going to keep that at $50 because I think that's reasonable. Healthcare, now I don't have anything assigned to my healthcare, but that is because I have an HSA, and that is new to me as of last month in January. So I have a direct contribution that comes out of my paycheck every paycheck every 2 weeks, and then my employer contributes $100 every quarter. So I'm not going to be putting anything additional in healthcare because I don't have a lot of health issues going on right now, other than obviously I need to lose weight, but I can't use my HSA for that. So this category, I'm not budgeting anything out of what I bring home, but there is money that goes into it every 2 weeks. Gifts and giving, I have upped that from 50 to 100, and that way hopefully I can start saving toward holidays, because right now my $50 a month basically just covers whatever birthdays I come across, and then when I get to the end of the year, I'm like, I don't have any money set aside for holidays. So I'm hoping that this will help me set money aside for the end of the year. Ecclesial expenses, again, this is my church donation, and I have this set up to do $50 every Sunday. So the way, let me go back up to this. So these targets in YNAB, y'all, if you are thinking about getting YNAB, I'm going to link YNAB in the description. It is, it's not an affiliate link. It's just a referral link for anybody who has YNAB. they get a referral link. And if you decide to do a trial and then you sign up for it after your trial, and you absolutely should, we'll each get a free month when you sign up. So you'll get your first 34 days, I think is what they give. And then if you sign up using my link, you'll get an additional 30 days for free. And so will I. So thank you very much if you click that link. Anyway, I have the targets set up. You can set them up however you want, but I say I need $50. I need it for spending every week on Sunday. So this will set it up. It knows when there's 4 Sundays in the month or when there are 5 Sundays in the month, and it will adjust your balance accordingly. I don't want to actually change it. So this month I need $200. Budgeting is a new category. I just added that because I found that I am spending quite a bit of money, and I know, and I'm hoping it will slow down as I get into it. But I mentioned in another video, I had to buy an arm extension for the tripod so that I can do the budget with me, the budget by paycheck budget mom videos. And it'll be much better, I'm hoping, to use a camera than to use my phone. But the tripod that Nathan is letting me use doesn't allow for me to do straight down shots, and I need that. So I ordered an arm extension. It should be here tomorrow. Don't know if it'll be here in time to film the video I need to film tomorrow for my my next paycheck. If not, it'll be on the next one. But I did order that. I ordered pens because my girl Jay with Jay Lenore Budgets, I saw these on her channel and I absolutely loved them, so I had to go find them and I ordered them. And I was already using the Friction black pen, just like the one with the cap on it, but it was really annoying because the eraser was under the cap. This one, the erasers are right here. So this is a clicky pen, plus it's got all the colors and I love them. So I ordered that, and I got some candles for my setup. Hopefully once my camera gets here, I can do like a nice setup for my budget with me setup. And I was just like, I'm spending some money. I need to have a category for this. Plus, eventually down the road, if I can start earning money from this, if I get enough subscribers and I can start getting money from YouTube for my videos, then I want to make a business of it, and I want to be able to track what I have spent on it versus what I spent on my personal stuff. So I needed a category for it, and I'm going to assign $50 a month. That's very high. I probably won't spend $50 a month, but I'm going to start off assigning that. And the thought process is, if this does eventually turn into a business that I can capitalize on, I want to have some capital for it, and so hopefully I can start building up for it. And then my stuff I forgot to budget for. I never put any money in here because I'm not planning to forget to budget for anything, but that's just, if I have extra money, I might throw it to it. So my surprise expenses are $450 a month, and I'm going to go ahead and fund those. Okay, quality of life goals. These are things that I want, I don't need, but I want in my life that I think would improve my life. A new phone. I don't need a new phone, but I sure do want one. So I set up a goal. I want to have, you know what I'm realizing? I already have like $150 in this phone budget. So I said I wanted $600 by December, and it told me I need to save $54.55 a month, but I already have some money saved, but I'm just going to leave that. Self-care, I want to start budgeting $50 a month instead of $30 a month or $25 a month because I want a massage. This month, I used some of my self-care money on personal items because I needed like everything all at the same time. I needed shampoo, and I needed conditioner, and I needed face cream, and I needed body wash, and I needed and toilet paper and things like that I would normally take out of my household budget, but I only allow $25 a month for that because I don't normally have very much. It's just everything hit at the same time this time. So I took it out of my personal care, my self-care, and I had put extra money in there, so I just took it out of there. But I want to start budgeting $50 a month for that. Clothes, I bumped this down to $25 a month because, especially now that I've decided to kind of scale back on my weight loss journey and my weight loss goals, it'll be a while before I need new clothes. My clothes fit me. Some of them are baggy, some of them are, fine, but I don't need new clothes. I can absolutely wear the clothes that I have. So I'm only going to do $25 a month. Car maintenance, I'm going to be putting $50 away for that. Again, my car is in pretty good shape, but it's still not a bad idea to be prepared. Plus, I'd like to have, in case I'm in an accident or anything, the deductible saved, which I think it's $500. So I want to have that. Vacation, I'm going to, stop it. I think I'm going to be putting $50 away for this. I don't have any set goals for vacation. I just want to have some money set aside. I have a church retreat in October every year. Last year it was in Tennessee, and I was able to road trip up there with my mom. I paid for the gas, I paid for the hotels, I paid for most of the food. She insisted on contributing a little bit, which is fine. I totally understand, but it was important to me to be able to take her on this vacation. Also, her sister lives in Tennessee and she has Alzheimer's, so it was important for me to get my mom up there. And I didn't want her to worry about how much it was costing. So, and I would love to be able to do that for her again this year. I don't know where it is this year. I think it might be in Boston, in which case that would require plane tickets because I'm not driving to Boston from Texas. Passport renewal, again, I went over this in my budgeting video. This is like $1.77 a month. I didn't even set a target for this. Let me show y'all how to create a target. So to create a target, you're literally just click on create a target, and then you tell it how much you want to have. I want to have $150, and I want to have it by, what day did I say? I can't remember what day I need it by. I think it was 2026, and I think I just did it in January. So January 1st, 2026. Well, that's not right. I think maybe it was 2028. Sorry, my phone is ringing. I'm trying to stop it. I can't stop it, apparently. Okay. Well, we're just going to pretend that I set that goal correctly. But it's $1.77 in my real life budget. So I'm going to underfund all of those. And then we get to the fun part. This is the part. Oh no, this is not the fun part yet. So this year I ended up owing money in taxes. It was the first time I've ever owed any money, and it was only $35, but I don't want to be caught off guard. So I'm going to start saving a little bit a month, and that way I can have just a little bit set aside when taxes come due, just in case I owe money at the next year as well. If I don't, fantastic, then I have this extra $120 that I don't have anything assigned for, and maybe I can put it towards savings, maybe I can treat myself to a massage, but if I need it, then I'll have it. So I'm going to set aside a little bit. YNAB, I save just a little bit a month, and that way when it is due, I'll have it available. Wondershare, this I re-added. I had it all previously, and then I took it out because this is the video editing software that I use for my videos. And now that I am actually uploading videos, I need to make sure I keep this software. So it's only $45 for the year, I think. It was a little under that. So it's $5 a month from now until October when it renews again. Sam's Club renews in October, and then my car and registration and inspection are also due in October. So, and again, all of these have a little bit of, not Wondershare or taxes, but all the rest of them have a little bit already in my actual budget. So it'll be slightly less than this every month, but it'll be similar to that. Now the fun part. This is where I want notachi. I want to actually put my goals. So in my emergency fund, I would love, 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 love to have $2,000 by the end of the year. It's sad for me that I am 41 years old. I'll be 42 by the end of the year, and I don't have an emergency fund. I have just over $100. I have $162.70. I did put that in there, so this number would be accurate because this is a pretty high number. So I need to save $167.03 a month, and if I do that, I will have $2,000 by the end of the year. I really, really, really want to do that. I am going to continue with my 52-week challenge, so that's really $26.50 a week, which is $53 every 2 weeks. And that's how the first and the last, second to last and second, third to last and third, $53 a week. A paycheck is how I'm doing that. Savings challenges I don't have any set goals for because they vary every month. Again, this is the Budget Moms different savings goals, savings challenges that she has. I'm a member of that group. It is a $10 subscription. You get the entire 12 months. There are 3 savings challenges a month. You can modify them. There is a community in there, and people are sharing how they're modifying and what they're saving and how they're doing. And I really recommend it if you want to start saving money. I've had to modify them down to fit my goals because my primary focus is debt right now and not saving, but saving is secondary. So I'm saving just a little bit that I can fit into my budget. And the new car, not a priority, but I'd still like to save at least $1,000. I want something. So that is almost $100 a month, which is a lot. But with these goals, I think I can do it. So that's $363.94 a month in savings, not including the savings challenges because, again, I don't know what those will be. And that leaves me a leftover with a little buffer of $34.55. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to do my budget. If you saw any flaws, if you saw any holes in my logic, anything blaringly obvious that I missed, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. How would you revamp my budget if it were up to you? Because it might be. Anyway, I honestly have to go back to work now, but I appreciate your time and your attention. And if you would please give me a like, leave me a comment, and if you like this content and you're interested in joining me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!